Hi, everybody. I'm Samantha Calamaris with At Properties. And as some of you know, I've been doing some interviews with local community favorites. And if you're interested in seeing any of my other videos, you can go to homeswithsamantha.com. Today, we're talking Girl Scouts. And I'm really excited to just learn more about the program, as our community has a lot of Girl Scouts that you might not even know about. So today, I'm introducing Jennifer Edwards Amberg, and she's going to tell us about her crew and about how we can support them. So thank you for being with us today.
Thanks so much, Samantha. I'm really excited to be here and to share with you about Girl Scouts and what the Girl Scouts in Lake Zurich are up to these days.
Sure. So let's start talking about you. Tell me a little bit about your connection to the community and how you became who you are with Girl Scouts.
So currently I am the co-service unit manager for Lake Zurich Girl Scouts. We are one of many service units within Girl Scouts of Northern Illinois. I'm also a troop leader for 3 troops that each of my 3 daughters are in. And Girl Scouts is important to me because I grew up as a Girl Scout. From 1st grade through 12th grade, I earned my Gold Award, which is the equivalent to the Eagle Scout Award that many people are familiar with in Boy Scouts. And the program, helped me become the person that I am today, prepared me for college and for ultimately the career that I had after that. And when I had girls, I knew that I wanted to give back to the world through the same program that meant so much to me as a child.
Wow. So you're troop leader for 3 of your girls. That's a commitment. Well, that's great. So let's talk a little bit about the Girl Scout presence in Lake Zurich. Tell me, how many girls do we have and where are they at?
So we have over 400 Girl Scouts in Lake Zurich, and we have a presence in every single District 95 school, all of our elementary schools, both of our middle schools, and our high school, believe it or not. We also have a presence at the St. Francis de Sales School. So all of the girls in the Lake Zurich area, including Hawthorne Woods, Killdeer, and Deer Park, is who we service in Lake Zurich.
That's great. Good. All right. So I'm interested to know this question. So what do Girl Scouts do?
So not only do we sell cookies, everyone knows we sell cookies,
Yeah.
but ultimately Girl Scouts is a leadership development program. And girls from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade are engaged in teamwork activities, skill building activities, outdoor education, STEAM activities, and last but certainly not least, service and take action to the community. Girl Scouts, that is a core value to what we do, and you'll see us giving back a lot to the Lake Zurich community.
Sure. Good. So let's talk a little bit about the cookie program. Something I was doing a little bit of research, and something that I heard one of your top leaders said, never leave the side of the sale until you hear no 3 times.
That's
And
right.
a troop that did this actually doubled their sales. So good for them. Tell me a little bit about the cookie program and what do those cookies do for the girls?
So cookies are delicious. The cute girls in their blue uniforms as daisies or brownies or juniors, they're super easy to buy cookies from. These girls are setting goals. They're learning financial literacy. They're ultimately deciding what they want to do and creating those experiences for themselves. As the girls get older in middle school and high school, they're setting travel goals, both domestically and internationally. Girls at all levels are camping and taking part in outdoor education, whether it's as a troop or as individuals going to resident camp or our local day camp. And other fun activities. They do a lot of field trips, a lot of skill building activities. And then the older girls also will fund their high awards. So the Bronze Award, the Silver, or the Gold Award that I mentioned earlier. Girls will sell a lot of cookies to help them achieve that change that they want to make in their world.
Good. I love that. So right now you guys have a virtual cookie booth, and I would love for you to tell me a little bit about that. And while you're telling me, I am going to just share some information on it. So go ahead and tell us
Sure.
about this really great program.
So as we all know, life was incredibly disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic, and our cookie season was cut short. We had a number of troops in Lake Zurich that were left with hundreds of boxes of cookies left to sell, but no means to be able to sell them. Obviously, for the safety of our girls, we were not going door to door anymore, and we weren't holding our cookie booths. The cookie season is officially over. We have been running a virtual cookie booth in Lake Zurich for a couple of weeks, and we have collected donations and been able to donate 140 boxes of cookies to the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry, and we have about 75 boxes lined up to donate to the nurses at Good Shepherd. We have in total about 200 boxes left in the community that we would love to get donations for. Those boxes would then be going to Good Shepherd as well for the nurses and the staff over there for all of their hard work during this very difficult time.
Right. All right, good. I finally was able, I hope to get it up. Here's some information on it. I'll make sure to post some more information on it when we get done with this interview. All right, good. Okay, so tell me where can parents find out more about Girl Scouts and making sure that, because right now, I mean, this is probably something that girls can continue to do during COVID, right?
Absolutely. So we are one of the few organizations that are still meeting and still engaging the youth. Obviously, a lot of our sports programs are on hold or working through virtual practices. Our troop, the entire Girl Scout movement, has really been very creative and adapted to this new environment. We have a tremendous amount of virtual programming. Our troops are meeting over Zoom on a very regular basis. We had a troop in Lake Zurich that was meeting on a monthly basis in person, and they now are meeting weekly. The girls love it. They are earning badges hand over fist. The parents are happy for something for their girls to be doing outside of school and, you know, being
keeps them busy.
Yes.
Good.
So if anyone is interested, Girl Scouts is open for membership throughout the year. It's never too late to join regardless of your age or where we are in the calendar year. You can find more information at girlscoutsni.org, which is Girl Scouts Northern Illinois, so just ni.org. And then you could also email info@lakezurichgirlscouts.com, and that'll come to me and my co-service unit manager, Laura, and either one of us will get back to you.
Sure, good. And I'll also put some contact information for you. So if people just need to find you, they can easily. All right, this is the fun part. When I was talking with you about interviewing, I said it would be really great to involve some of the girls. So you reached out to a couple, and I'm gonna go ahead and admit them right now so we can get them going. And then I'm gonna ask a question. Hi, girls. Here we go. Hi, girls. We'll get you guys all set up. I know. Thank you for your patience. You've all been waiting. I hope you guys are all doing well. Can you all hear me? Can you give me a little yes? All right, very good. All right, so I'm going to start. And the first question is going to be, what's been the most fun you've had in Girl Scouts? And Jennifer, who should answer that question?
How about Stella? I have Stella here, who's a Daisy. She's in first grade. Stella, what's been the most fun that you've had in Girl Scouts?
Day camp.
What was fun about day camp?
We got to do some archery.
Archery? What else?
That was fun.
And I think all of these girls, Zoe's one of our PAs at camp, so she knows how much fun it is too. It's fantastic. The older girls get to lead the younger girls. It's entirely planned by our older girls in the middle school and high school level, and then they lead each of the units and each of the girls' activities all week long.
Good, I love that. All right, so next question, Jennifer, will be, what's the biggest challenge you've overcame in Girl Scouts? Who should that go to?
Sadie.
All right, Sadie, go ahead.
Well, for me, it's been overcoming my shyness. I feel like in Girl Scouts, I've really evolved with that because I used to be really shy, and I feel like as I went through the year, I was able to overcome that, and I've been able to talk with people for service projects and help with younger girls at special events. So I feel like that's
great. I love that, because if you think about it, sometimes girls have a tough time just figuring out where they fit in. And when you're put in Girl Scouts, you're put with a group and you're together. So for some of those girls that might have had a little bit of a harder time forging some friendships, they're put in an environment where it's helpful for the group to come together. So I love that. All right, so next question is, what have you learned through your Girl Scout experience? Who should that go to?
Bryn, how about you?
I learned that how to be confident because, like, I used to be a little shy, so the cookie selling helped me with that, and like the climbing rock wall was helped me with my heights because I was afraid of heights a little bit. So
Ooh, that's really good. Thank you, Bryn. I like that a lot. Good. All right.
So
And
Bryn's troop
yeah.
just went to an indoor rock climbing place right before all of this happened. And the girls had a fantastic time. And there were definitely girls who were like, oh, I cannot get up that high. But these guys were like spider monkeys by the end of the 2 hours there. They really did fantastic.
Right.
And I have to
Cheering
brag
for
on
them.
Sadie for a minute because
Sure.
she also, in her troop, holds the highest crate stacking record. So crate stacking, for
Wow.
those of you that don't know, is taking a plastic milk crate upside down. You're tethered on a belay, and you have to stack them and climb in the handles, the little small handles. And Sadie, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you're at like 12, 14?
14.
14. Yes.
14.
And we have some epic pictures of that. Yes,
Nice.
it was really great.
I would love to see that. All right, good. Zoe, I'm going to assume this question goes to you. What have you or your troop done to make the world a better place?
Okay, so me and my friend Grace, who's also in my troop, we did our Silver Award project together, and we decided to focus on recycling and recycling guidelines in Lake County. So we made a brochure. This is the unfolded version of it. And we handed out some flyers, and we made some informational videos. And then we had a few booths in the public. For example, we had one at Pajama-rama, which is this event with younger girls. So we taught the younger girls about recycling. And we had a booth at an Ela Township event, and we talked to our local senator, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And we had a booth at an Ancient Oaks event, and that was also really cool because there were a lot of fun other booths there. And then we sat outside of Jules a few days, and we handed out reusable grocery bags and flyers in our brochures and informed the public about like guidelines and trying to change their habits with recycling and what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong.
I love that because there are rules to recycling, that's for sure. So I would love to see one of those brochures because I'm a huge recycler. I think it's so important to reduce your waste that you have. So good for you, Zoe. I think that's awesome. Jennifer, thank you so much. Do you have anything in closing that you'd like to say?
Just one quick note on Zoe's project. Her and Grace both earned their Silver Award with this project, which is their highest award that you can earn in middle school. And so now the girls are in high school and eligible to work on their Gold Award. So fingers crossed, we have a number of Gold Award Girl Scouts each year in Lake Zurich. So we're optimistic that we'll see a few more from Zoe and Grace's class as well. But these girls are really a great representation of all the fantastic things that girls can learn in Girl Scouts. We have a tremendous amount of fun. The girls learn so much. It's a year-round program with excellent outdoor opportunities. There's really something in it for everyone. And the last thing I would mention is that we really focus on being girl-led in Girl Scouts. So each of these girls is empowered to make the experience what they want. If they're not interested in camping, they don't have to camp. But if that's what they want to do, if they want to do air rifles or axe throwing, we can go and do that too.
Nice.
So thank you so much for having us.
Sure.
I'm really happy to share the wonderful things that we have here in Girl Scouts in Lake Zurich.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did a lot of research on this, and being a female in sales and running my business, I do run it with my husband and my team, so I'm very fortunate to have them, but I want to join Girl Scouts now.
We are always looking for volunteers, Samantha, and you will be an official Girl Scout.
Yeah, I would love, hey, I run a really great business, and I love, you all live in a home, right? So somebody helped you guys get there, and so I'm happy to help. Just reach out to me anytime. Girls, thank you guys so much for your time, and have a great holiday weekend.
Thanks, Samantha. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.